What's up, y'all? My name's Zach. I used to have like a gaming and sports sort of channel, but recently I deleted all that. It's just not really for me anymore. And so the reason I'm making this video is really just to get a lot of shit off my chest. So recently I've been I wouldn't say dealing with, but you know, I've sort of been having my spiritual awakening and sort of coming to these realizations that I was not even close to in touch with before. Really, it all started with watching my boy Spiritual So, and reading about sun gazing. It didn't really make sense to me at first. I was one of those dudes who just I didn't really believe in any metaphysical shit, so nothing that wasn't backed by science or any of that. I just wasn't a believer in, because, back then I was a bot. I was closed-minded, wasn't woke whatsoever. And I'm still learning. I'm still going through my journey. But these past couple of months have been unlike anything I've ever experienced before. So yeah, it really just started with sun gazing. I heard Spiritual So talking about that, and I first read it on Reddit and heard about some of the benefits. It kind of seemed crazy to me. I thought I'm sure you've heard, that it'll make you go blind or fuck with your vision, which obviously is all bullshit. And so I started doing that, started sun gazing every morning. The perfect time to do it is when the sun is first rising. And so the first few times I didn't get much from it. It felt kind of good, but other than that, I didn't really get much from it. So I kept going, started meditating as well. And then I just noticed that I started just craving fruits and vegetables. The thought of going out and eating McDonald's and all this fast food, which I used to fuck with hella before and not care what I was putting in my body, all that shit went away. I just started craving natural shit like fruits and veggies. Like I said, my diet changed, and from there I just started really taking care of myself. And so I just want to share with you guys, some of my realizations and what I've come to learn and how that has helped me. So the biggest thing I've come to understand is that, listen, we have two aspects to us. We have our ego and our soul. And people think going to church or synagogue or whatever you do, just being a part of religion is the place to get spiritual and get in touch with God, when that really couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, religion is just another aspect of your ego. So let me explain the difference. Your ego is your thoughts, basically. It's what's wanting these instant pleasures, these short-term gratifications. So when you go home, fucking masturbate, aka fuck yourself, and just eat junk food, not doing anything to take care of yourself, just giving in to these instant pleasures, that is your ego. And whatever you associate with yourself, let's say you're a class clown or something like that, that's also part of your ego. So when you go within, which for me just has come through sun gazing and meditation, you realize all that was just a matter of trying to impress others and to fit in. But that's not really who you are as a person. Be honest. When you're with, your friends or your classmates or whatever, your coworkers, is that really even yourself? Even if you don't know, even if you haven't fully gotten in touch with your higher self, are you really acting how you feel? I know for me and plenty of people, you're really just acting a certain way to fit in and impress others. But when you go within, you realize there's way more to us. We do have a purpose out here, each and every one of us. And at least for me and a lot of people, I didn't really like who I was at first. I just wasn't happy. I thought I was ugly, not being the best student. I grew up thinking I was stupid. None of that shit is you. Like I said, that's all your ego. So when you go within and get in touch with your soul, there's unconditional love. Like, you love yourself. You fucking love yourself. It all starts with getting within. So the biggest thing I'd say is to stop being a slave to your ego and giving in to these, because like when you try to meditate or sun gaze, you know, you probably get all these thoughts coming to your head that are just preventing you from doing that shit and getting in touch with yourself. And you will get over that as you continue to meditate. But like I said, all that is coming from your ego, those thoughts. So the biggest thing is really just, you know, not giving in to these instant pleasures and all that, and your thoughts, and being a slave to your ego. That's how it started for me, and that's how I really started getting in touch with my true spirituality, my true self, aka my higher self. And so many benefits have come from that, you know. I really feel like I understand why I'm in this world. I know I'm definitely not going to college now or doing any of that shit related to school. 'Cause that's slavery, like I said. So, yeah, I just wanted to get some of this shit off my chest, you know. I felt really good, honestly. Because, like, when you're going through this, I know for me, like, you start to not really feel like you can relate to anybody around you. Like, you just feel different. And, like, in a good way. Like, definitely more woke and not a slave to your machine self, aka your ego. But it can feel a little bit lonely. So just getting this shit off my chest really feels good. And if any of you are going through some similar shit, I really recommend you make a channel as well. And yeah, appreciate y'all listening, and I'm definitely going to continue. So hey, peace out.